Good morning, Rhea. Thank you very much for joining us today. My first question to you is, what do you like about your work?
Morning, Tom. I'm an engineer from who works in Chelmsford. What I like about my job is the fact that it actually gets me up in the morning, and it's so flexible, and I actually just enjoy the work. So yeah.
Okay. Um, I mean, you mentioned earlier that that there's a great team around you, and that
Right.
working with those sorts of people is really enjoyable.
Yeah, 100%. My team is amazing, and I can almost go to them for anything. So it's not like I'm an engineer, so it's an apprentice. So it's not like I can just go and make the tea. Like I can go up to senior engineers and actually ask them anything that they want or anything that I need to know, and like with confidence, and know that I'll get an honest answer. And like it's so helpful and just develops your learning. Like I'm always learning, like every day it's a new experience. So it's good. It is good.
Excellent. And how did you start out?
So at Teledyne, the company I work for, we've got an apprenticeship scheme. So I went to sixth form and I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I just really liked maths and science. And I saw this apprenticeship scheme and I knew I wanted a degree. So I looked into it. I ended up doing work experience here. And I almost fell in love with the actual environment and engineering as a whole. So I applied and then I got the job, and now I'm working towards my degree whilst working in engineering, and I've now become or doing my software engineering. So I've gone from not knowing what I want to do to being a software engineer in 2 years. So it's really good and really interesting.
Excellent.
There's so many doors that can be opened and you don't even know about it.
Yeah. And what would you say to someone starting out today?
I'd say be confident, even if you're scared. Everyone is. Be really open-minded, because you can get a different challenge every day and it will just help you grow. And just listen. Like everyone's got such a world of knowledge and everything, and you're only going to learn from them. They're the best people, so listen.
Thanks for those answers, Rhea. I've just got one more question for you. Could you just talk a little bit more about life as an apprentice?
So in our apprenticeship scheme, we go on rotations all around the company, and every department you end up getting a mentor and sort of a manager, and quite often your manager will be a senior engineer, and you're not going to be making tea or the typical apprenticeship scheme. Like we get put on projects, we get jobs of all sorts. So for instance, in quantum, when I worked there for 3 months, I ended up building the laser assembly, and learning all about that. So
Wow.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing software for one of our cameras, which we use to test a device, which in some stereotypical companies, you wouldn't have ever thought. And then you can just go up to a senior engineer and talk to them and have I know it sounds really weird, but a really technical conversation, because they want you to learn. And so it's an amazing opportunity being an apprentice, which you wouldn't get from uni as well. If anything, it almost helps you with your uni assignments. So it's really good being an apprentice, and the social life's good.
And what's the split roughly then between academic work and work in the business?
So we work 4 days full time, and then we go to uni 1 day. But at the beginning of our apprenticeship scheme, we actually did 6 months full time at college, where we did a qualification called a PEO, which is I don't know what it's called actually, but it's basically where we all just gained basic skills in engineering, which I didn't have any. So it was so daunting for me to begin with. But once you get the hang of it, like, it was so much fun. Like, you get to know your year group, you get to know like everyone, and we're all close, we all go out, so we've got like a social life that you'd almost have at uni, but with our year group, so it is good. And some year groups go on holidays, but obviously Corona, so you can't anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, Rhea.
Thank you.